Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. I am your host, Simon Redhand, and tonight, Red plays Enshrouded. Now, if you guys checked out my last video, my red-handed review of Enshrouded, my little preview, not exactly a review, I put on about an hour or so into Enshrouded, did a bit of grinding, got the feel for the game. I actually quite liked it. Today, we're going to continue on from what I did last time. As you can see, my character is level 5. I haven't really done much. All I've done so far is I changed off the main starting area. So we're gonna jump in. So here's what I have planned today. I've only gotten the hunter so far and the blacksmith. I put together some of the basic tools and the bench and things like that. Got myself got a feel for the game. It's a little idea of where I started building. While I was exploring, I came across this area near the Aragon salt mines, and I really liked how it was laid out. And what I wanted to mess with is it possible to just kind of repurpose some of these structures that are already built? So I just picked this house. No real particular reason why. And I decided that, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rebuild this house. So I already started cleaning it up a bit. I took away some of the rubble that was here. I cleaned up some of the upstairs. There was rubble here too. I'm gonna fix all that up, and I'm gonna just do a little project here and just rebuild this house for no other reason, other than to see if I can. And eventually, I'll probably make my own house from scratch. But today, I figured it'd be very cool to kind of take on the project of rebuilding something that was already made and kind of dilapidated. However, that's for another video. Today, what we're gonna be putting in is about an hour or so, and we're gonna go get the alchemist. Hopefully we can wrap it up and get the carpenter also, and yeah, go from there. Maybe on the way explore some dungeons, see what we can pick up, clear this critter nest up. Nothing crazy. As for my skill allocation, I'm trying to do a bit of a melee magic build. So right now I'm pathing towards blink because I think this is a pretty cool skill concept. I put a point in lumberjack, but I'm probably gonna respec out of that, and then I'm gonna go down towards probably warrior. I'm not gonna stay. I'm not gonna go hardcore into either of the tree. Like, I like tanking, but I don't know if I have a need for that. I do want a little bit of survivability, so I'm gonna get heavy plates. I'm gonna get shiny plates, which I already have. I'm gonna get some defensive abilities here, but I'm not gonna go all the way down this way. I've also seen something over here look kind of interesting. This radiant aura kind of gave me like a sunfire cloak kind of vibe. So I might path over to radiant aura if I can make this work and do kind of a burn everything around me melee build. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how many points we got. I haven't really looked into how many points show up, but that's the idea we got going right now. So we're gonna head over. We got a good. Make sure my inventory's clear. Make sure we got some good. Yeah, it's good enough. All right, we're gonna take what we got. I've been using this two-handed hammer I found and this legendary bow that I picked up out of a chest. They're not bad. I upgraded as best as I could, but the ranged weapons don't get too powerful. I think it's a combination of the arrow you're using and the weapon itself to get the main power you want to get out of here. And I fully upgraded the Misfortune Mace that I also found in a box somewhere. What else? It's not too much. I was kind of disappointed. I was looking at the trees and cause I like using the big heavy weapons. You watched my other video, I made it clear. I like two-handed axes. This is my thing. And what I seen is the two-handed axe offered the two-handed offerings specifically say hammer. I'll show you a little bit of what I'm talking about here. I went over here and I looked at bash blunt. Looked at heavy specialization, two-handed hammer specifically. And it's blocking off the rest of the barbarian tree. So it's like, why would I want to invest this heavily into two-handed hammers just to get blood rage? This is a generic skill, so I might get this one, but everything else looks kind of like very specific. I didn't see anything that was two-handed axe related. One-handed swords and axes. So this is one-handers. This gives me a sword and board kind of vibe. Maybe a two-handers will show up eventually, but nothing. This generic damage can also help, but I don't know if the tree expands further when you get to this little node here. I don't know if goes further. We get to this node here because it just shows barbarian and it goes off into the darkness. So who knows? Hopefully there's a lot more stuff to find as you get deeper into the tree, and you can really expand deeper onto your character build. I'm sure someone eventually will give you an exact idea of how many levels you actually got. For some reason my bow's not equipped. How much levels you actually get, and then you can kind of plan a skill build around that. But until then, do it one point at a time. The respec seems to cost about 10 of those runes right now but apparently it goes up as your altar level goes up, but I'm not sure yet. I found that with the evade attack, it's very hard to aim unless you use the lock-on system before you use the attack, which I don't like. But even if I tried using the camera, I couldn't do it. But if you lock on, like, let me show you. I forgot I changed my lock-on button after I changed my controls around, so I kind of opened my inventory. I like using tab to open my inventory, and for some reason that was set to lock on, so it was kind of screwing me up. And then I change it to the button I want to use, and then I muscle memory myself back to tab. Let me see if there's anybody else in here so I can kind of show you what I mean. So when you lock on, wow, I locked onto a guy on top of the upper hill. That was crazy. Alright. Oh, why am I locking that guy? So the guy on the push there. There, so if you lock on, then it'll let you aim it. It's a pretty cool attack. I like the way it moves. I like the distance it covers. It's just, there's no way of aiming it without locking on first. That guy up there, I'll lock onto him eventually. As for healing, the bandages have been pretty good for healing. I've also been running berries. I kind of cleaned out my bag earlier. I don't have any on me right now, but I've been running berries for my passive regen, just until I can figure out a better bandage. I'm hoping the alchemist kind of gives me access to better healing items. The reason why I'm breaking all these boxes is you need the metal scraps, and when you start playing, you recognize that there's an insane shortage on metal scraps. You don't get much of them. This middle mouse button is making it very difficult to lock on. I don't know why. I might have to change it to a different button. I think it might be cycling targets. I have to check. I mean, when I see enemies again, I will definitely check to see if that's what's probably happening there. Oops. It's making me sit down because I'm spamming F. I like that they do this in these little dungeons here, that the little repair bench down so you can actually get your stuff fixed up. I think what's happening though is, ooh, hey, blown up. Oh, I got XP for not getting killed by that? Fantastic. I think what might be happening is that my target locks middle mouse button, and if I move the wheel at all, it's moving my target lock around. It's making it difficult to really hone in. Let me see. There's a guy over here. No, it's not. It's just moving my controls. What I noticed about the parry system is that you can do it in the middle of their combo, even when you're blocking. So you can put your block up and then try to get your timing down as you're looking for an opening, right? Now but you gotta watch out because you can get stunned. I got around to building that Rising Warrior set, and it greatly helped with the damage I was taking. I was running around with the rags, and I might as well have been naked. I was getting lit up, losing so much health every time I did an encounter. It was crazy. But getting the full Rising Warrior set on, as you can see, I mean, those guys are hitting me. It's not as punishing. It's very forgiving. I'm guessing this is the full heavy armor. I'm guessing if I, because the Hunter was offering a Ranger set, I'm guessing that's kind of medium. And I don't know who's offering light armor. I'm going to assume it's going to be the alchemist. I'm going to assume the alchemist is probably going to offer some mage-oriented stuff. If I can, I'm going to try to do some kind of hybrid build. What's this? Stashed our hull. That hull was too good to share with the rest of those snarling cutthroats. So I stashed the deadliest spirits in the last place anyone would look. You know, the cave well enough. Alright. What cave is it talking about? Scavenger stash, the cave that's guessing Redhanded here. We will come back for that after we get the alchemist. I like that almost all of these letters, they lead to somewhere. They're not just lore. I appreciate the lore though. I love lore. I love reading the lore points. But I like even more that it leads somewhere to explore and it gives you some place to go look next. And then when you get there, it's often like a chest or a golden chest or a silver chest or something like that. And it seems to be that for the most part, the loot's all random, right? Now, what was that? That was interesting. Now, I've found similar items and they have similar names, so it's not RNG generating any of the stats on there. Like if you take a look at, let me show you, this Misfortune Mace. Upgrading it unlocked the rest of these lines. It's 6 cutting damage, it's 6 protection damage, 6 piercing damage, just because it does piercing. This is for parrying, right? This is protection against those attack types, right? But even leveling it up, it still increased the damage, the base damage it did. And then this mana leech on hit, 5% of damage leached as mana, which is pretty decent. You know, I don't have any magic spells yet, but that's pretty good. And as you find weapons, they basically come with nothing unlocked, and you upgrade it and unlocks lower levels. I have found similar items multiple times, but I haven't seen other stat variations on those rolls. So it seems like they're preset. So hopefully there's a lot of things to choose from, or they kind of rethink that, because I think it'd be very cool to have those stats be RNG. But or maybe I don't know, maybe the RNG pool is very tight and they are RNG and I just happen to find the same roll twice. Maybe that can happen. I like the evade attack. So you get behind him and he gets stuck in his little attack rhythm there and you're just beating on his back. Ooh, look at that. Where's he going? Now, I have Merciless Attack, and I found that you have to completely stop what you're doing to get that attack the trigger, and it's very obnoxious. Honestly, when I try using it, I might have to change the buttons because contextual actions and loot are the same button, and I think that might be what causes it to be kind of clunky to use it. Well, I guess there's no way of changing it, but like your contextual actions is E by default. I change it to F, and when it triggers, you got to press E again to do the attack. But when you press E, hidden door. When you press E, when it's doing that, if there's another body nearby, it'll make you loot the body. It won't even show you the option to press the button to do it until you completely stop movement. So it seems really jank, right? Because it seems like you're in the middle of doing a combo and you trigger this overwhelming attack, this merciless strike. You should be able to keep this down here. This looks like all shroud down there. Probably not gonna try to break that. You should be able to keep doing your attack rhythm and then press E or F or whatever button to just do your attack, right? It doesn't really make sense that it kind of stops you, and you have to wait and come to complete animation hold in order to just press F or E, whatever button you set it to do your contextual execute. People say that if you break these, you'll get Ooh, look at that! I heard these guys screaming. You can have that. That guy wanted to get frisky. Wasn't there 2 guys? Where'd the other guy go? Oh, he's deep inside again. But I admit, once you used to the combat, get a hang of it, it does feel rather simple. It seems like it could be a bit more difficult. Hopefully they get to that point eventually, but right now, it's very easy. It was punishing at the beginning when you were naked and you were like you couldn't really take a hit, but you're a bunch of arrows. Thank you. I'll take you. Ineffective. Alright. Let's see. Another repair station here. They probably really expected this to be a difficult grind up here, but there was only like 5 dudes. You know, there wasn't too many bad guys up here. Let's see, what's around here? Anything interesting around here? No, no chests. Nothing. There's a door over there. Maybe there's a chest in there. Nothing. Alright. I'm gonna head back down, test out the floor there, see if I can crack that little piece of wood that was on there, and see if I can, you know, glide around down there. So you get to take a little trip. Hopefully I don't die. I went early to try to get the carpenter, and I got stuck in the mist, and I legit could not get out. It kept spawning me in a way where every time I would respawn, I would instantly die. It was actually terrible. It required me to log out of the game completely because the mist, the deadly mist, which I found out the hard way, drains your timer very quickly. It was right over top of the spawn point. There is something down here. It was right over top of the spawn. Ineffective. Huh. Okay. What about this part? It was right over top of the spawn point, and every time I would click respawn, I would instantly die. So I had no way of advancing. I had no way of getting out without restarting the entire game. A death loop like that was really disappointing. I feel like there's gotta be a way down there. Well, we're not gonna waste too much time trying to figure it out. We're gonna go to that cave that note denoted, and then after that, we'll go put this alchemist in the base. Hopefully the alchemist unlocks potions and stuff like that, and I can stop using these bandages. Maybe down here. I feel like if I got really swanky with the terraforming, I could figure out a path to get to that lower half. Or maybe if I ran all the way around this bunker down here on this side, I could probably find something. I'm gonna check it real quick before I go. But yeah, we're hoping for a bit more healing options than the bandages and the dried fruits. And hopefully when I do find it, it's not too difficult to produce. I don't know if I notice this deep mud has been showing up now. I don't know if there's a way to farm. I imagine there is. I can't imagine a survival game without a farming system. And hopefully, whatever materials it costs to make the healing potions, I could just plant and gather. Well, there's no way down to this lava. I'll just give up on it for now. Head over to this cave. Maybe something interesting is in there. I kind of feel like all of these guys, the blacksmith, the hunters, and all that, they shouldn't just be in a evolved. There should be like a mini boss there, kind of gatekeeping you. I know the bosses are all supposed to be in the shroud, and they're all supposed to be in front of the trees, and they're supposed to be they're kind of gating you off before you get your shroud points and your shroud cores and stuff like that. But I think it'd be cool if these scavengers had some boss types there. A bunch of traps here. How do we try to rush it in there? Look at this guy. He didn't even help his boys. Get out of here. I like his weapon though. I like that arbalist that he's got. Alright. Any more explosives around here? Oh, let's see. What's this? Grilled lean meat. I can't really help him. Just already grilled meat. Just chilling. Alright. So what was in here? What's the hidden stash? Alright, what you got? Oh, that's cool. This looks like it's all damage increase too. An expertly crafted blade, balanced and sharp, cut through foes like a whale through the night. It bears the famous black reach of Pinkman's head. Too bad it's not a two-hander, but let's check that out. This could go back in the inventory. I want to keep that on me. Does this do burning damage? I hope it does. Now, what you should note is that all of these gold chests, you should remember where they are, because as you restart your server or whatever, they respawn. Now, they're not always going to give you a legendary. They'll give you any kind of loot. Sometimes they'll just give you a purple, give you multiple greens, whatever, but it's good to know where they are so you can come back and kind of make a rotation of kind of looting some of these gold boxes. That was a good reward though. I like this the way this thing looks. It looks great. Too bad it doesn't do burning damage. So this thing's already explored. I guess this icon here, it represents a dungeon, right? Is there a bed in here? I'm gonna go. I don't know if I see a bed or not. I wasn't paying attention. Negative. Alright. One thing I really like about this is the fact that you can go to sleep and can speed up time. I don't want to explore in the night just because it's so damn dark, but I also want to finish this up since I'm here, so we'll just brave it. I kind of am hoping for like a lantern of some sort that can go on the hip, because I don't like equipping this torch. I don't like having to equip a torch and then a monster comes at you like that, and then I gotta stop what I'm doing, put the weapon on so I can fight. It's annoying. Before I got armor on, those guys used to just run through my health pool. They did so much damage. It wasn't even funny. It almost didn't even seem fair. Like how much, but as soon as you get the full Rising Warrior set on, you start dealing with them much easier. You could take a few hits from him. There's a bunch of them over here. Well, ineffective. Interesting. Or did I miss? I did miss. So once you get the full Rising Warrior set on, these guys become much more manageable. And even Constitution. I mean, every point of Constitution gives you 50 life, and once you get a couple of Constitution points on, your bar gets pretty good. You get a. I feel like you only need about 3 points of Constitution to really start with the early game and not feel about to terraform some of this and not feel like you're struggling. And you get that from just 1 point in a tree. And then you could eat the grilled meat, and that'll get you there. Oh, that didn't do it. It's hard to see in the dark where I'm terraforming here. trying to build myself a little pathway out of this hole, so I can get to the top of this mountain without having to run all the way around. What's cool about this is that it's not because it's not in my protected area. All I gotta do is leave the area, and this will eventually restore itself, so I don't have to look like I have a bunch of mountains that I've bitten pieces and chunks out of, right? But I do like that you can explore like this, and you can kind of create your own journey. What I would love to do at some point is make a completely underground base. If I can find a place where I can set up a mountainside and just kind of set myself up with a complete like dwarven city of some sorts, right? Let's see if that's even possible. Let's get myself out of this hole. I need to figure out how to get better stamina regeneration, though. I did find a ring that had +1 stamina, but I gave it to my friend when I was playing with it. I wonder how much +1 stamina regeneration I actually would have added to this though, because I always feel like I'm spending a lot of time just waiting for my stamina. I've been doing the water drinking, but even that doesn't feel like it's fast enough. Alright, but kind of want to see some daylight. Keep digging up, see if I see daylight, or break my hammer. There we go. There. Pathfinding at its finest. So I dug all the way up here just to get up to this place here. Ancient obelisk. There's a lot of dudes over there. That's an army. In a world destined for ruin, humanity will fade, as all beings do. Their light will flicker and die, untouched by the eternal flame. Meaningless and minuscule in the face of near endless insight, burning brightly, turning to dust as we turn to fire, as endless cycle of ruin and turmoil. Speaking of ruin and turmoil, about to go conduct some ruin and turmoil. Ooh, spectral shield. Oh, alright. Tired. We would pretend to read them as children. But now the obelisk hide their truth. I was a fool for thinking I could find a solution to my problems here. No one hears my prayers, and I feel tired. I wish you were by my side, brother. Forgive me, Vettel. Oh, a lot of lore points here, huh? Wanderer's boots. Ooh, talking about stamina regeneration. Found some boots that have them. I'll put those right on. Damn, I kind of wish they were better in terms of stats, but that's good enough. I'll use them. Let's go start a problem. What was that? Too bad they were all low level. They would have been much more fun if they were all at least a level or two above me. Alright, what else is up here? There's a flame shrine. There's two. I don't know. I kind of want to get the alchemist out, but you know, I'm on a roll over here. Let me keep going. Let me go get these flame shrines. Is there anything over here before I go over there? These fireflies are for making better torches and stuff. Huh. Yeah, I know, as you can imagine, they only show up at night, so I don't go out of my way to collect them, but as I run by them, if they're within range, I'll pick it up. There's a cave over here. I'm kind of intrigued. I like the exploration, you know. Like, hey, I get distracted often. I'll give myself a checklist of things I should do or need to get taken care of before I log off for the day, and then I like chase shiny things like a like a distracted child sometimes. I got no business being in this cave. It's not even on my map, but I kind of want to see what's here. I hear some kind of humming sound. That sounds like spiders. Oh, nothing, huh? For real? No, I was kind of hoping something interesting. Well, that's disappointing. It's not even a gold chest, it's just a basic chest. Alright. Well, maybe this could be a good place to build a base. What was that? Oh, there's like flint in here and stuff. These little spots on the wall here are flint. So, I haven't found a use for flint yet. It is a recipe. I haven't unlocked it to do anything with flint, but that cave could have possibly be a good place to build a base. There's nothing else in here that's interesting, and no point of interest is showing up. I can't imagine it requires like a note, so I doubt it's like I didn't find the note that spawns whatever's supposed to be in there, so it's gonna be empty until then. But maybe it could be that. I know there's some games that do that, where it's like you're required to kind of get up in there and explore, and then you find whatever triggers the event, and then the event will show up once you go to that location, so you're forced to kind of backtrack, and if you're too if you explore too much, then you don't end up seeing these things, or you spend a lot of time chasing it. What's down here? Ooh. I would love to build a base that goes deep in the ground like that. I could tell this is a hidden door just by looking at it. Alright. Bone walls. This feels like traps somewhere. Yeah, I see that. There's another door here. Ooh, silver. Oh, backpack's full. Let's see to this. For some reason, you cannot salvage the stuff that you make. You can only salvage the stuff you find. My bag was filled with... I was hearing some noises. My bag was filled with a bunch of stuff. So even though these green weapons aren't too great, they're worth picking up just to salvage them and get ruins from them. What I'm doing is kind of reckless. Using my torch to break things. It's not a good idea. I might actually need my torch. No, is this a crypt? Just a bunch of bones stacked in the walls here. I like that effect with lighting your way. Oh, I see you hiding behind the wall. There's another one over there. These guys poison you. I found them before. And the poison gets kind of brutal. All right, this place is getting deep. But we're heading on our way to spiders. Hopefully, whatever spider king is back there doesn't jack me up. Backpack is full again. Let me start salvaging all this stuff down. I want to get in there, and in case I gotta loot everything and run, I don't want to have to worry about it. Oh, I can put this on. I'm not in the shroud. Oh, what else here? What's this? What the hell is this? Oh, it's a light source. Oh. No, that's cool. That kind of solves my problem that I was having there. So when I figure out how to make that potion, I definitely will make a bunch of them. This kind of reminds me of Uber Lab. Just traps. I see those plates. I'm getting them. Ah. There's a spider in there. Just come on. String. I guess that's their web is supposed to be. Last time I explored, I found one of those coffins. I got that legendary bow out of it. So, like I said, but it's always random with these chests. Those coffins are like a golden chest, so they can give you a legendary item. That's what I think. I'm just guessing. I hadn't played the beta or anything like that. So, but from what I've noticed, the last couple coffins I've opened, they've given me like purple items. And then the one I've opened most recently, which was near where I'm setting up camp right now, that one gave me the gold bow, so yeah, I don't mind exploring too much. What I would hope, what I would hope is that the devs kind of crank up the number of monsters available in some of these places, because I kind of feel like to explore a little underground pit like that and only catch 3 mobs is kind of, it doesn't feel like a lot. It just kind of feels like it, even if they add like a little mini boss, not a real boss, maybe like a lieutenant or something like that, then that would really add to the enjoyment. Just trying to trigger the evade attack there, but I guess my timing was a bit off. It was taking a bit too long to get there. Alright. House in the water. Flame shrine. House in the water. Let's go check it out. Oh, the flame shrine is like up the hill there somewhere though, isn't it? It's like, maybe there's a way to get to it from over there. Oh, it's going down to... Okay. Going down into the mist from here. This is kind of cool. Alright. Usually these houses are surrounded by wolves abound. So the cave is a wolf cave? Oh, there's a wolf in there. I wonder if I could dig whatever this is up. I could, but there's nothing good in there. Still fun to mess with things like that. Alright. Peaceful Acres. Huh. Cool. This place is nice. I like the amount of space they give you for your flame altars, so you can pretty much build something similar to this. What the heck? What the heck? It's an aggressive rat. Just trying to get active. Did I hit something through the walls now? Oh, there it is. Swinging over his head. Alright. Let's see what's upstairs. I like how big and expansive you can build these houses and the freedom you've got. I'm probably gonna sit down and make a video just on me making my actual base, me repairing that house that I have in mind, just to show you guys like how cool it is. I was playing Palworld first, and I really like Palworld. I like what they did with that game, but their crafting system is really needs work, especially when you put it up side by side against this one, where you can really do whatever you're kind of thinking. They give you the parts up front. Now, I don't really like the math on how the materials work, but that's just a matter of getting used to the materials. I like breaking things down like this and getting materials out of them. Alright. I don't see anything else. So we'll get out of here. We'll continue forward. We'll head over to the Flame Sanctum first, unless the Flame Shrine is visible. And we're going to completely avoid the underground right now. Where's that wolf at? There he is. What is this? This is just... It's a rubble. Can I break it? Maybe I can, but my pickaxe is about to break, so I don't want to mess with it too much. More spiders. Ooh, whoa. Get out of here. I wonder if the spiders and the scavengers have a boss type. That'd be pretty cool. I'm hoping that it's not just the Shroud guys that you gotta worry about bossing. It would be cool to have some overworld bosses. I know the whole jam is supposed to be going into the Shroud and exploring it and finding bosses there, but who could say no to a giant spider, you know? Or I know there's people who have the arachnophobia, and they always ask for games to have that mod that kind of turns spiders into floppy teddy bears or something like that. But spiders don't bother me. Alrighty. As we proceed, how do I get up here? Is that first time seeing a bat? Alright. God damn. Shouldn't you be sleeping? That job's supposed to be nocturnal. What's that? Oh. Alrighty, can I get up here? I don't have the pickaxe durability to get to chopping through the mountain again. Let's see. But hopefully, I find a path through here. Hopefully. Oh, this looks like Dangerous Shroud. The tree is right there, though, but this looks like Dangerous Shroud. We'll give it a touch and see if it kills me instantly. Yeah, it's Deadly Shroud. Can I do my own marker? Create a marker. Alright. Just trying to remind myself that there's an easy shroud tree right here. Alright. What's this on the wall? Is this all mushrooms? Yeah, it's mycelium. Alright. I'll leave that alone until I figure out how to navigate Deadly Shroud. Problem with Deadly Shroud is as soon as you walk in there, that 5-minute timer you have goes down by like 30 seconds each second, so it instantly takes away your shroud timer. And you know, once your shroud timer goes to 0, you instantly die, so. And I'm not quite sure how to deal with that yet. Admittedly, I have not advanced my ultra level too far, so maybe I'm going to assume that once you get your ultra level high enough, you'll be able to navigate the Deadly Shroud. Or maybe it's a matter of getting the right armor or something like that together. But right now, you just can't really go in there. You can't get too far in there. All right, this should be a teleport point now. No, it's not. Okay, what's in here? What's this? These lovers sought refuge in the flame, but it warms them no longer. Offer a spark in the flame. Your home. Okay. Backpack full. That's like the requiem of this game. Your backpack is full. Your backpack is always full. Got 8 more inventory slots, and guess what? Your backpack is still full. Alright, what don't I need here? Let's just eat this. Alrighty. So those sparks increase your flame level. There's like miscellaneous stuff lying around here. Alright, anything else? Let's go towards that flame shrine. And then we did the obelisk already. Can't teleport there. Brookmore. So we're almost circling back to where we started from. Alright. Is there anything else in here? Why didn't this give me like a clear check mark? I don't think anything else is in here. What's this? Honey. Oh, alrighty. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here. Check the sides. No, it's built right into the mountain, so. Maybe the roof? Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna take that as cleared, even though it's not giving me the yellow dot it gives you when you clear it. I don't know why it's not giving me that, but I got the flame spark. There's nothing else in here. We're just gonna go. Alright. I guess the next place I'm going towards is that. Alrighty, let's go. I like the gliding system. I might get that updraft skill just so I can... Oh, what's down there? Just so I can make use of it even more. I would love a grappling hook that allows you to kind of like create rappel points and stuff. So you kind of swing it up and climb up like Batman almost. That way you could kind of do verticality anywhere. Like, as much as I like, you know, terraforming the world with the voxel thing, I would much rather be able to throw down a ladder. You know? I'm out of arrows. I have the flint arrows. Okay, good. More Deadly Shroud there. That might be the same place. It probably makes like a ring around to this side here. But just in case it isn't, I'm probably gonna mark it. Might be something different. this as the purple waypoint exclamation sign. Yeah, I assume that's like one giant like horseshoe type dungeon. Then you enter that side and you come out the other way, and you end up getting to that tree that I seen the exit for. This is probably a scavenger camp coming out. We're gonna clear it. We'll see. Let's see how hard it is inside there. Doesn't look too bad. Alright. I probably should have used that repair bench for blowing up the entire scenery, but whatever. That was still fun. He'll be fine down there. Dieter fares well. Cease your prattle. He has a shovel and fortitude. He'll be out of the mine shaft shortly. Perhaps he plays a prank on us, the scamp. Pray tell, did you put some provisions in there, Hans? All the time, he'll survive. All the same, he'll survive. Aye, the chest was fine bait, though we had need of it. Fee. Should have considered this before. Well, I'm guessing all these boxes lead to the mines that Dieter's stuck in. Let's go find Dieter. Alright, let's see. What can I do to make space this time? What's this? Bone meal. Save that for now. Get rid of this single stack of souls. This Dieter? Curse these numbskulls. They nigh blew me to smithereens. Those scoundrels. Dieter, go witness. We discovered a chest, the tunnel. I swear it. Nay, Dieter, 'tis no jest. Observe for yourself. My mouth is choked with dust and my hands are numb from digging. My nails splinter. I'm famished. Vicious curs. May the shroud take you all. They really screwed Dieter over there. Ring of health. I think the rings I got are better than this ring of health, but I've been taking all of these jewelry pieces I've found and just put them in my base in case I want to do something with them. What can I get rid of? I'll get rid of some twigs. Ow. You died for a good cause, Dieter. Not really, but nobody will know your story except me. Get out of here. Oh, what's up here? Nothing. There's probably another way to sneak into this camp without causing too much of a ruckus. Now, I'm a big fan of stealth. Normally when they give me the option to do stealth, I will do all of that. I'll take my time. Metal Gear Solid style, multiple resets, all that, but this game stealth requires me to invest into it. I don't feel like doing that. It requires me to put points into it. And I think it's too situational, and I also think it's not really usable in the Shroud. I don't think, with the combined with the time limit, it's not advisable to take your time in the Shroud. Just seems like the impression I'm getting. So, much as I would love to use stealth, stealth is something that takes time, and then you have a timed event where if you take too long, you'll die. seems to conflict. Oh, it's below me. Okay. Interesting. Wow. We might as well take a look-see and see what's back here. More deadly shroud scene. Oh no, this is normal shroud. Alright. What's that? Okay. That red stuff is death. What's over here? There's flint. A lot of flint. This is flint, right? The backpack is full. This is really annoying. I should probably just really go back, but... Yeah, this is flint, okay. What's that over there? What else is in here? What is this? Is this something to mine? Backpack full. Alright, let's get rid of that single piece of flint I just got. This looks like it might be important. Luminous growth. I wonder what I can do with this. Definitely hold on to it. I'll mark this cave out. That might be a good place to know it's here. But, put this. So how do I get to the growth that's on the ceiling? No. My throwing arm is weak. Alright. What else is in here? Ooh. That lockpick animation is weird. You get down to go do it, it opens the chest and closes it back, and you wait for it to finish. That seems kind of buggy. Alright. So that was the way to find the, that altar. If I wasn't parkouring up the mountain. Does this cave have a name so I can remove that waypoint? I mean, that marker I made? No, it does not. But I seen something else up here. I'm gonna go check the last of this. Go up here. See what else is in this cave before teleporting out finally. Gotten everything. Gotten the flame shrine. Maybe it didn't clear it off my map because they respawn. Maybe. Hopefully. It's got luminous growth. A little bit of shroud in here. Doesn't seem like there's much else in here. Alright, what's over here? Nothing. Just back to Peaceful Acres. Okay. And Scavenger Camp with a Mine Shaft. This is where we went to last time. So everything is pretty much cleared. Here. Alright. So I'm going to teleport back to base. And see what this alchemist has to offer.
Hey!
What up?
Really? Right now?
You're the one that's waving to me. The Wailing Blade. You claim the Wailing Blade? I forged it for her grasp before she left me. Fine, you may wield it in her place. Pierce the Shroud's heart, Flameborn. It's what my daughter would want. Oh. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Anything else? Another survivor awakened. The alchemists were proved helpful by crafting potions and healing tinctures. I'm gonna let the alchemist hang out outside. Let me get my staff. Where's my alchemist staff? Oh, it's on me. Balthasar. This is the guy who was writing all the notes.
Hey!
A miracle. I joined the living once more. I am Balthasar the alchemist. I craft potions and other fare.
The world is its own magic.
Is it now? We are specks of dust in a whirlwind of stars, my friend. Do you dare reach out, wishing to grasp a piece of eternity? Perhaps obtaining the eternal spell would suit you. I know one was buried in an underground tomb along its dreadful master. You could use it to do a lot of good. Hopefully it's a healing spell. Let's see. Red mushrooms, purple berries, water. That is not a bad potion recipe. I'll pin that up so I can pay attention to that. Fireball. That's very annoying. Shroud survival flask. Wood acid. I'm not trying to make that. Grinding stone. Okay. Bug dust. Glow dust. Spiritual core. Spiritual cane. Okay. And this guy makes the magic set and books. It's just furniture, but there's nothing to do with the books. Do they add comfort? They do not. Okay. Alright. So what did he give me to do? He wants me to... Let me look at my journal. That is where? That's all the way on the other side of the map, buddy. Actually... well... That's something to look for later. I'm gonna put this weapon away. Do I have mushrooms? I certainly do. Let's get some mushrooms out. I need to find a well for my water. Let's just clear out my inventory. Why is it that stone's the only thing that stacks up near infinitely and everything else just has these absurdly low numbers that you gotta constantly keep babysitting? Like stone stacks up like over 500. Meanwhile, the rest of these items here, they're stacking the 20 and 30 and 50, some of them, and it's really annoying trying to maintain your gear with that. Let's repair my stuff here. Alright. Well, that might be it for today. Thanks you guys for showing up. My name, again, is Mr. Redhand. I'm trying to grow my channel out. I'm not only doing survival games, but right now, that's what's on the nearby dock. And it's going to be this. Maybe Pal World if it does a patch or two. Right now, I'm not really liking where it kind of ended up. And I'm looking forward to Nightingale. I got Position Overdrive on the list. And Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma is my main game that I'm really excited for. Definitely going to jump on that. I also play Path of Exile. So the new season starts. I already finished Affliction League this league, so unfortunately I won't be streaming that. But when PoE's next league starts, I'll definitely jump on that, and I will for sure be jumping on Path of Exile 2's beta. I will be getting on that to get an understanding of where that game is going. But once again, my name is Mr. Redhand. Thank you for joining me this evening. Have a great night. Remember, like, subscribe. If you like what I'm doing here, support the channel. I'm very new, and I'll be definitely improving going forward. Have a great night.